This one's for you. The Rec MVP is awarded to the player with the most wins in the Rec in NBA 2K24. So, get those games in.
Are you more front office focused? We'll award the Executive of the Year title to the franchise manager who pulled off the most championships throughout their tenure.
In my
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A look at the 76ers starting group. Ellis is out there with the kid. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at center. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
It's deflected. Outside Portis. Here's the kid. Back to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
The kid can hit. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Giddey, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Giddey. Last game he had 12. Outside, Dort. From 13, just 5 on the clock. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Portis drives in.
Portis can get going at his size. He charged in there, and he found himself a look.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Oubre, good.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances, knocks it down.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Portis. So it's Philadelphia now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Portis is out there with Oubre. Then it's the kid. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Maxey in at point guard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Clint Capella's bucket. Outside, Dort. Pass to Giddey. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief two-game series often end 1-1.
Ellis is checked in for Maxey.
Ellis.
76ers on defense. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointers off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Minnesota.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
The offensive rebound, Capella. Here's the kid with the fadeaway. Trying to get open is Oubre. They get it back and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Capella.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Pass to the kid. Back to Capella. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's the kid. Tries it again. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Thunder making the shot. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's the kid. He had 34 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Hayward can hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jonathan.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. And you look at the kid, a great player, second in the league. On the wing, Wallace. 11 points last game. Now the pass to Joe. Hayward looking around. It's deflected. Here's the kid. He's got 8. That one misses. Hayward with some nice D. Vassell with it. Shoots over Dort. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Pass to the kid. And Hayward with the block. And they get it back. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give it. And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Williams at the center position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the kid picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the kid. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
3 points.
The kid's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Giddey, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Aaron Wiggins.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Philadelphia's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And stolen by Williams. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the 76ers with some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Portis. And Maxey subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 22. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's the kid. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Offensive rebound, the kid, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. The kid's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Got a piece of it. And Hayward with the block. And they'll keep possession. Yep, it counts. And that's 20 points for the kid.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Wiggins passes to Williams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Philadelphia has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's the kid. The shot's good. The kid's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Wallace against Maxey. Passes it to Hayward. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Here's the kid. Rebound by Williams. Embiid kicks to Capella. Here's the kid. Back to Maxey. Here's the kid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the 76ers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at,
Goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Over in the corner, Ellis. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the kid.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's the kid. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The kid can hit. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, these strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's workout.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia dictating the flow. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Portis, the pass to McClung. And that one is good.
Number 8.
And that's 31 points for the kid.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.